Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. It is 5:45 in the morning on the East Coast, and we're out for an adventure for the next 2 days. I have my friends coming in from Croatia. I'm actually going to Croatia next month, but I've got friends in from Croatia, and they said to me they want to do a road trip. They're going on a cruise in a few days, and I said, you want to go north or south? We're in Hallandale Beach, Florida. I wanted them to say north. I really wanted them to say, look, he knows. He's like, I wanted them to say north. I really wanted, what'd they say? South. So we are going south from Hallandale Beach, Florida. In about one exit, we are going to get our passports checked. You have your passport, right?
Yep.
So one exit from here, Nasberry Road, we're going to get our passports checked because some people colloquially call that the entry to Cuba. No, nobody speaks English south of Nasberry Road. Well, until you hit the Keys. So we're leaving so early because we've got 311 miles left on the F-150 Lightning. Thing is, every good captain needs a staff captain or a co-pilot. Some of you cruise people will get this joke. That's Captain Matt. So we've got Captain Richard, Captain Matt. We've got Captain Matt's girlfriend. I'm not going to try and butcher her name. Maya. Yeah, close enough?
It's exactly.
Oh, okay, good. Like it's some extra vowels and I don't know. So we have a destination, which is Key West. But you know what we haven't figured out yet? The journey.
Or the journey.
No. The route's easy. Okay. If you're going to Key West from Miami, it's literally 2 roads. You get on the turnpike, you go to the end of the turnpike, and then you take US 1 until it's done. But what we come out along the way, that is going to be interesting. So Matt, are you ready for your first great American road trip?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready to get us lost on the easiest road trip in America? It is literally 2 roads, and you're going to get us lost.
Of course.
You know Back to the Future, right?
Yep.
Where we're going, what don't we need?
We don't need cars.
Let's try this again.
Well,
yeah, you take your damn hat off. You're supposed to say, where we're going, we don't need roads. Okay, you ready? Hey, where we're going, we don't need
roads.
So we're going to get on a road because that makes a lot of sense. But journey along with us in our journey down to Key West and see what trouble we get into. All right, so it is 7:11 a.m. and we are at the end of the highway. We are now at US 1. All the highways went down to 0, and now we're on one of the roads. We're headed down the southernmost road in the U.S. I got my Starbucks. I don't drink coffee, but I got some tea, and we did stop by the Walgreens because stuff gets really expensive down in Key West. Now, Matt, the navigator, where's your damn hat? Oh. He's not a very good navigator. He can't even keep his hat on. Okay.
My hat is here. Come on.
Matt, the navigator, can you explain what we're doing right now?
Yeah, so we're currently looking at the Roadside America app, and we are going to go down the list.
All right, so we're going to stop at stupid tourist attractions that are right off the road. Now, we're not going to do a detour, but there's only like 3 miles each way once we get down to the Keys either way, so there's not that long of a detour. Can you read off some of the stupid things that are on that list? We might not go to any of them, but...
Big Betsy, giant lobster.
Giant lobster, okay.
That sounds amazing. Then we have History of Diving Museum. That sounds good.
Yeah, but that probably got to pay for that one.
Yeah, so okay, we are doing just the free stuff because, you know.
Chipotonics.
Large shrimp. I don't know what that is.
Wait, jumbo shrimp? That seems like an oxymoron.
It's large shrimp. That's.
So is there anything there that like you definitely want to see?
I don't know. I'll have to go down.
That's what's fun. So we're going to start headed down. We're at mile marker, question mark. We're going to stop at some diners. We're going to stop at a place that they got deer at that have they eat pizza, and then you can eat the deer in the... I mean, I don't know. There's some...
Shoot a deer.
Whoa. That's part of the game. So we got driver Richard, navigator Matt, as we transverse down the overseas highway, and I'm sure Matt will bring you some B-roll shots just so you can kind of see the overseas highway. We are having the sunrise now, so it's not as bad, and we hit how much traffic? Pretty much 0 traffic.
Yep.
So let's get on the overseas highway and see what we find. All right, so on our way down, we had to stop for breakfast along the way, and we decided we wanted to go someplace local. So we went to Doc's Diner. I got one of my favorite dishes ever. We got what is that? That's Benedict. That's the special for Wednesday. And I got a deep fried ham and cheese sandwich with raspberry preserves. It is known colloquially as a Monte Cristo. And I had my Croatian French strat. I mean, this should be illegal. Oh, that's where it used to be from. Goddamn. I was making a short. It used to be Bennigan's that had this, and Bennigan's went out of business. But yeah, what do you think of your lunch, your breakfast, Matt?
I love it.
You know,
it's really good.
You remember what we called this on the ship back in the day?
No.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. FAB. FAB. Fat American Breakfast. You remember it? No?
Yeah.
We used to, after we finished work in the morning when we worked on ships together, I used to be Matt's boss on ships. Then I just gave up on ships. Then he was the boss. Then he just gave up on ships. Let's not lie. That's pretty much what happened. We used to work from 7 to 9 every port day, and then we'd go for FAB. That's Fat American Breakfast. This reminds you of FAB, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's like FAB all over again. So we're gonna stop by. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go outside real quick, Matt, and show them something stupid, and then I'll be back. So we said there's a lot of little tourist attractions and tourist traps. Believe it or not, Doc's Diner actually has the world's largest snorkel outside of it for some reason. Look at that. For some ungodly reason, someone's like, let's put a snorkel there. So, yeah, Doc's Diner. It's here in Key Largo, Montego. Baby, why don't we go? I'm gonna go finish my Monte Cristo, and then we will continue down to Key West. It's a bit of an overcast day, so hopefully it clears up on our road trip. Down the Overseas Highway, US 1, to mile marker 0. We're like mile marker 120 now, but we'll be at 0 soon enough. All right, so here's a really cool random stop. We've come across the African Queen. Yes, the original African Queen used in the movie from the mid-1900s. Now, this is actually, believe it or not, the inspiration for the Jungle Cruise. Like the Jungle Cruise that's at Disney and everything like that. It's actually kind of weird because I was on the Nile River, and something that looked kind of like this back in the day, but this is like the actual inspiration. I think we can actually go down and take a closer look because the dock's actually open, and you can kind of see the African Queen itself. Now, this was restored in 2012, and it's literally like right across from Doc's Diner. That's the African Queen. Humphrey Bogart and Katharine Hepburn's original movie boat, star named for her. The Adventurous Queen has been around the world twice. You can look for multiple, for seasonal tour times. So you can actually take a ride in this. But if you've ever been to Disney, you've been on the Jungle Cruise or anything like that, this little engine in the middle is going to look super familiar because the African Queen is what it's all based off of. This is a free, it's in Key Largo, free right across from Doc's. So if you stop at Doc's for lunch, you should definitely, not lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, well, you can stop there for breakfast or lunch. They close at 2 p.m., so you're not going to get there for dinner. But definitely it's worth crossing the street. It's pretty easy to cross the street. It's in a Holiday Inn parking lot. I would check out the African Queen in Key Largo, Florida. Pretty cool stop right there. So we're right before Islamorada, headed south towards Key West, and there was this thing on my road tripper app saying, the world's largest lobster. And I was like, it can't be that big. Look at that thing. Now, you need a fat guy for scale. Look at that. There's my truck. Look, there's my tiny blue truck. Tiny blue truck, giant ass lobster. My truck's not tiny, but tiny blue truck, giant ass lobster. I don't know why this is here, but yeah, there's a gift shop called the Rain Barrel, and there's a cafe called the Lobster Shack. And right here we've got the world's largest lobster right before Islamorada, heading south towards Key West, Florida. All right, Matt, so now we found another tourist attraction we have to celebrate. What's the name of this tourist attraction? No, not there.
This one?
What's the name of that tourist attraction?
Wahoo's.
What do you say when you celebrate?
Wahoo.
Woohoo! now you get it. It's time to
Okay,
celebrate.
now I get
Okay, would you like to tell the lovely audience what this attraction is they're about to see?
Yeah, so basically we came to
Now,
see...
we came, they can't see it yet. Just tell them, you know, we just saw the lobster, right?
Yep, the big bass
And then
lobster
we're like,
was awesome.
that lobster was awesome. And then he's like, the next one coming up is the shark with scuba gear.
Exactly.
Did
And
you
that
expect it to be impressive like the lobster?
Yeah, kind of, though they said it's smaller.
They said it's smaller. Well, this is a shark wearing scuba gear. I mean, it's not false advertising. There is a shark wearing scuba gear. Not that impressive either. But it's at Wahoo's Bar and Grill, and they do fish filleting and also shark and scuba gear. Next place I think we've got is a hurricane turn around sign and a couple other things to stop by. There's a giant mermaid that looked like she was spreading her legs, but I think we're going to stop because you really don't want to have mermaid coitus this early in the morning. I'm just saying. All right, so our next stop on our journey is the Go Away Hurricane Monument, which is what they're calling. It's dedicated to the memory of the civilians and war veterans whose lives were lost in the hurricane of September 2nd, 1935. I assume these are the keys right here. And this is the Go Away Hurricane Monument. Kind of an interesting little stop. You can see there's a graphic of the hurricane right there. Interesting. Not kind of what it was described as online, but it is a Go Away Hurricane Monument because they don't want hurricanes anymore. The flag is at full mast, so I guess we haven't had any hurricanes, but you know, hurricanes wipe out buildings here, wipe out everything here. That's the Go Away Hurricane Monument in Islamorada, Florida. Hopefully we get some nicer, funner, cool monuments again. This way? What's that? That is shells?
Yeah, that is taken from the...
That is coral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coral reefs.
My buddy was saying that these are all coral reef things right here. What's the next thing up after this? Outdoor World, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, these Croatians I'm with have never been to a Bass Pro Shop. Oh, as I'm going to use a word from the great, still alive, I was going to say late great, Honey Boo Boo. Do you know Honey Boo Boo? Yeah. Once you go to Outdoor World, we're going to redneckinize. But if for those of you that have gone to an Outdoor World before, the initial Outdoor World restaurant, it's called the Islamorada Fish Company, and we're actually in Islamorada right now, so we got to go to that Outdoor World. I think that'll be the next stop. All right, so we saw this on the Roadside America app, and we didn't think it was that cool because they only give it 1 star, but we are in not Hemingway's boat. This is a boat, this is not Hemingway's boat, but Hemingway went from this boat. This was the Pilar, the second Pilar, and I want to show you, it's literally in the center of a Bass Pro Shop, which is crazy, and you can go on the boat. So it's really cool. So we're physically on the boat right now. I'll show you this boat. This is actually really cool for a Bass Pro Shop. Yeah. So you go down the stairs, and then in the end, you're just in the Bass Pro Shop. And not only do they have the boat here, but they also have a 100-year-old elevator. That's what she told us at the door. I kind of want to ride the 100-year-old elevator. Let's look at how cool. And they took it from a store in France. This is the original, it's called a Bass Pro Shop that merged with something else. The Worldwide Sportsman. So this was the original Worldwide Sportsman that was purchased by Bass Pro Shop. And we can take the 100-year-old elevator. Oh, wow. That's really cool. I mean, who would have thunk? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't think the insides of the elevator are 100 years because it has a valid operating certificate. I mean, but yeah. You can't really see when the elevator's built. But they say there's a storefront up here that actually comes over from France. Let's see. Right when the elevator opens. You can't really see it from the first floor. Come on. Oh, wow. Holy crap. That's really quite impressive. So that's the original storefront for Worldwide Sportsman, which was bought by Bass Pro Shop, and then the whole company became Outdoor World. Let's take another look at the Pilar, which was not Hemingway's boat. And you can see it right down there, which is pretty cool. You can go in, explore the boat. Matt, wave to everyone. Matt's not wearing his boat captain hat. I am wearing my boat captain hat. But yeah, please do not go to the fly bridge. That's really cool. It's inside of an outdoor world, and it's a kind of a free attraction you can come check out when you're headed down to Key West. The original worldwide sportsman store, which has a storefront from France. That's a really cool sight to see. Highly recommend stopping by if you're in the area. All right, so we are at Robbie's now, and I got me a bucket of fish. The people I'm with are afraid of this. They're like, we've heard that they go at you. You see, we've got a bucket of fish. We got some big ass pelicans who they want my bucket of fish. Have you ever seen a pelican up close like this before, Matt? Yep. In where? Oh, they have them around you? Do not feed the pelicans or manatees. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, God. I'm going to put this up here. Oh, God. He's like waddling. Waddle. This guy's like, I'm just keeping it high. I don't think pelicans can fly. I'm just keeping my bucket up high. Look at this. And then there's supposedly, what's the thing that we feed? We're feeding the tarpon. Oh God. Oh God, there's holes in the net. The pelicans are being, oh God. He's like ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna pass this on, Matt. Maya, take some up and down video with your phone. I'll give you my phone. All right. Okay, you got your phone? All right. So, I got a fish. Come close. All right. I'm gonna get down on a knee. Oh my God, those things are gigantic. Oh! Ay, Dios míos. Did you get that on video, man? They're like, oh no, oh my God. Ay, Dios míos. Shoo, you. Oh, you're gonna hiss at me. Okay, come on. Oh, no, this scares me. No, here. I'm just gonna drop it. There we go. No. Okay. Here, fishy. I can't like tease the pelican. Okay. Oh, no. No. Bad pelican. Okay. There we go. Come on. You gonna jump up? Ah! Just no. Come on. There you go. Oh, you are a bad pelican. Actually, you've been well behaved. You've hissed at me a little bit. Let's go ahead. Okay, come on. He's thinking about it. It's a bad idea. Oh my God. There. What? No, I got two more. I'm just afraid of this guy. He's like the silent but deadly type. These tarpon are like that big, okay? All right. Should I try and get one of them eat up my hand? Like, I freaked out when one came. Oh God. All right. Can you see pretty clearly? Oh. He's like thinking about it. Oh God, no. I see him. Oh! You see that thing just coming for you. Come on. Here he comes. They look like the eel from the Little Mermaid. He's just trying to swap them out of the way. Okay, nobody wants to come up. What the hell? Here he goes. Okay. Oh! That could have been my hand. I got 2 more fish. Let's try. Well, the sides are the same. The sides are the same. There's no barrier. Okay. Come on. Come on, nasty fish. No, here he comes. Oh. I saw him looking. No. Oh, God. Oh, that's a pelican, thank God. I thought a fish flopped up on the deck. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll pour some juice in. Get him. We're chumming it. All right. You ready? Last fish. Here at Robbie's. Where you'll oh! Now I understand why my Croatian friends did not want to do this.
I do want to take a spot.
So, yeah, go ahead. Good luck.
You can go find a captain.
All right. Okay, just walk by them. They're pelicans. Hold on. My fish are here. Yeah, that's why you don't feed the damn pelicans, because they get aggressive. Did you get some good? Yeah. My Croatian friends are like, you know what they're saying? They're saying, this is some white people shit.
Oh yeah, sure.
And I'm totally about it. I don't know where we're headed next. I think we're headed to Marathon. We'll see what we find there. All right, so we are in Marathon, and our next stop is the EAA Air Museum. They've got like an old fire truck out here. See, there's an old fire truck. And then there's actually like what's at the top of a lighthouse or air traffic control tower. This was on the Roadside America. It says free. It's open from, Matt, it was open from 10 to 4 daily, right?
Yep.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily. It's the EAA Air Museum. No official price, but they do donations. So we're gonna go look around for a bit, and then once I see what's in here, I'll give you an idea. All right, so I found out a little bit more. This is EAA, stands for the Experimental Aircraft Association, and they got some really cool planes. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the crown jewel. Is that one or no?
Well, it's the biggest one.
It's the biggest one.
But we like the 2 in the.
You like the 2 in the hangar because they actually still fly.
Yeah.
So they have a U.S. Air Force, and the fire truck is your guys too?
Yeah, we're trying to get rid of it so we can put another airplane in there.
And then you'll take airplanes. The whole idea of this is like you'll take older planes and kind of restore them and then do that kind of thing.
Or build them.
Or build them.
That little one in the corner, I built that.
The little baby or the 3/4 scale.
Yeah.
So that's your baby.
Yep.
And then we've got the kit plane there, and this is a 3/4 scale one. It's really cool because the people that work here and volunteer here, I guess it's a volunteer organization, actually do know what they're talking about. Like you go to some museums, you just got people that don't know, but I mean, he built this, and the number one question is, does the machine gun work? The answer is, not today.
Not only though.
I'm just kidding. I was like, and then they have a flight school upstairs. If you do want to learn how to fly, they've got the Florida Keys Flight Academy. Yep. So stop by EAA if you're on the way down to the Keys or the way back up from the Keys to Miami. Great little stop by for a couple minutes time. So next up on our random roadside collection, what is this called? World's largest angelfish?
Yep.
Scaled or what? World's largest?
It's world's
Okay.
largest.
This is the world's largest angelfish. I do want to show you. There's my truck. So that's the size of the truck. And then there's the fish. The fish and my truck, they kind of match, don't they?
Yeah.
I could put that fish on top of my truck and they're about the same size. I need to give you scale on this angelfish. Look at that. They really do kind of match. They're kind of cute. I think I could fit it in the cab if I wanted to, but this is the world's largest angelfish, and we are in Marathon, right? Yep. So we're in Marathon for the world's largest angelfish, right there. Another stupid roadside attraction, right off of US 1. And we're at mile marker like 65, 58, somewhere around there, till we get down to Key West. All right, so next up on our random journey down to Key West, I will tell you, we just checked into our hotel. I'll show you the hotel a little later. I might show you before this, I don't know. I'll probably show you after this. A big red bus just came by. We've got, outside of a liquor store, we've got Mount Rushmore. It's like Mount Rushmore, but we've got Hemingway. Who's this? Hemingway, Jimmy Buffett, FDR, Al Capone, and Henry Flagler. And you can kind of see there's some fun details, like Flagler was known for the railroad. So you see he's got the railroad tracks on his arm. He's pointing at Al Capone, who's got his big old cigar right there. You've got FDR, who's just kind of FDR. You've got Jimmy Buffett, and you've got Hemingway, and it says drink where the famous have drunk. I don't know, maybe I gotta go in and get a drink where the famous have drunk. Who knows? This is at Pub Grill and Arcade, which is on the Overseas Highway. Cool stop. All right, so I am here at Nibbles, which is a hungry shark. Go ahead and back up, Matt. Show everyone Nibbles. This is literally right off the road when you're heading to or from Key West. And I gotta tell you, not only is Nibbles here, but I have another special friend. Now you might say, hey Rich, you wear Hawaiian shirts every day. I wonder what you'd look like as a manatee. I know that's what my mom says. Here, let me jump out. Look, this is what Richard would look like as a manatee. It's a Hawaiian shirt wearing manatee. This is at the Shady Palm Art Gallery, which also sounds like a retirement home, right off of US 1 headed down to Key West. There's a happy manatee and also a statue here. That's it. So we're still trekking down to Key West, and we're in Big Pine Key right now at the No Name Pub, which is the oldest bar in Big Pine Key. And what's unique here is they supposedly have really good pizza. There's deers in the parking lot. We didn't see the deers on the way in. And they have over $90,000 worth of $1 bills, actually, from the ceiling to the walls and everything like that. There's literally over $90,000 here in $1 bills. Take a look. It's pretty damn crazy. Yeah, the no name pub, oldest bar. You found it in Big Pine Key, and it's busy. We got here about 12:30. There was no seating inside, as you can see. But what's nice is, at least they know that's the problem. So they built a whole kind of tiki bar out back. And again, we were told once you get here, no good. I got the tarpon. I got it off my hands. I forgot how much I actually have to wash my hands. But yeah, they built a tiki bar here out in the back. And we got some pizza. They have their own beer and everything like that. But they increased their capacity dramatically. Now, I'm going to try the pizza. I'll show you the pizza. We're going to use, what's his name? Dave Portnoy rules. One bite, everyone knows the rules. When he gets pizza, we'll talk about that when he comes in. And then we're going to see if we can find some deer in the parking lot. I saw some deer on the way here. Try and catch some pictures. The Pine Key deer, the Keys deer are really unique. And this key has a much slower speed limit on it because people be hitting the deers like crazy. We'll get the pizza. I'll give you a review. All right, so we've got our pizza now. We got the buffalo chicken pizza from the No Name Bar right here. We got a big buffalo chicken. I explained they wanted to get a whole bunch of different pizzas. I'm like, we're going to Key West. You got to have Conch. You got to have this. You got to have that. Okay. Oh, Maddie's got it. She understands how to get the pizza out. Matt just destroyed the pizza.
You will see.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah. This looks difficult.
Yeah. You will do
Cool.
exactly the same thing.
I did exactly the same thing he did. It's a little hot. A nice flavor to it though. Again, it's got a little too much flop to pick up. A little too much flop. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good pizza. Doesn't have deer on it though. It would be better with deer. I thought they had toppings with deer because there's how many do you say? 115, 113 deers killed in the last year?
Yeah, 13.
In Big Pine Key, 113. They got a counter. It's like workplace accidents, but yeah, it's good. Spicy pizza. If you're by Big Pine Key and you find it, you find the No Name Bar. They got good pizza and they have their own amber beer. That pairs pretty well with the spiciness of the pizza. All right, so we are almost at Key West. We are, God, 7 hours, 8 hours into this journey because I'm a crazy person. It's 2:40. We've stopped along the way, and we are at Baby's Coffee, which is the southernmost coffee roaster in the U.S. I don't drink coffee, so I got me a Red Bull. Gives you wings. I'm going to drink that in a minute, but my buddies here traveling with me said that the coffee is far better than Starbucks, far stronger than the Starbucks, and actually has flavor, unlike Starbucks. So hopefully the coffee and the Red Bull wakes us up, because guess what we're going to go do? We're going to get to Key West just in time for happy hour. So we're going to juice up the truck, and then right about 4 o'clock happy hour, we're going to see what's in. And I'm going to make the navigator find me the happy hours now. Navigator has to find the happy hours. Or he can drive. No, he's not driving. He's going to do the happy hours. So our next stop will actually be the EV charging station, likely, in Key West, followed by the Key West garage. And we'll talk about how much it costs to park there when we get there. All right, so we are going to park in the Key West garage in a bit. But before we get there, we do have to charge up for the ride home. We're doing that now because we're sober and we're okay messing with the charger right now. But yeah, so this is Electrify America. We're going to have a little juice right there. And we're in a Bank of America parking lot in Key West. I'm going to charge up for about half an hour or so. Then we'll take off to the Key West garage and start our happy hour journey. Yay! All right, so we made it to Key West. And we actually were like, where do you park? Where do you park? Did all this research. My buddy's like, there's a place to park for free in Key West. And I go to him, that's gone by about 5:30 every morning. So I did some research, and the best place seems to be the Old Town Garage from the city of Key West. And I'll tell you, this Old Town Garage, it's $5 an hour or up to $40 per day. And I would call this the Gringotts of garages. Are you Harry Potter fans? Harry Potter? No? So there's this place called Gringotts. It's the safest place on earth. You might say, why do I call it the Gringotts of garages? Look, there's so many cop cars right here. There's so many cop cars, and then there's my truck. So many cop cars in my truck. Now, if you come back and you start, you come back drunk, that could be a DUI, but we're not going to do that. We're going to sober up before we come back. So we got the backpack packed, and we are ready to go out all over downtown Key West. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Duval Street. Now, I have done many different tours here before. They have the buy one, get one free drinks over at the Whistle Bar. They've got upstairs. You see what it says up there, Matt? It says Garden of Eden. You know what that is? Step over here for a second. Garden of Eden, Maya. There's a bar upstairs that's clothing optional. Do you want to visit it? No.
No.
Just making sure. It's not the type of people you want to see naked.
Yes, he does.
I'm just saying. What we're doing is we're actually walking to the cruise ship dock, and we're going to kind of start over there. Why? Because that's how I'm used to doing this tour. So we're walking down Duval Street to the cruise ship dock, and we will take it from there, honestly, because I want to catch my tiki bar during happy hour. I'm going to pound back a few tiki drinks. Oh, look. Oh, look. Teaser's Adult Entertainment. Steps above the rest. This is welcome to Key West, man. That's how it's going to be for the next few hours. I don't know what debauchery is going to come into play, but you'll be along for it. All right, so we've walked to Mallory Square to see something I haven't seen before. I've never seen a cruise ship sail away from Key West because I'm usually on them leaving. You can see the rope is, see if we can zoom in. The rope is now just coming up, just the tip of it's dangling there. And we are out in Mallory Square. Now this Mallory Square is where you want to be at sunset. The performers come out, different stuff happens out here. All these touristos, I think they're waiting to see the cruise ship leave because they can't afford being on the cruise ship. I'm kidding. They're just waiting to see the cruise ship leave for some reason. We're not going to wait around to see the cruise ship leave, but I wanted to show you, like, the latest I've ever been in Key West is 4:30. Because, like, there we go. 3, 4, no? Well, no, you need like 7. That's the only time the horn should blow. General emergency alarm. If there was a Disney ship here, you'd hear them go, "When you wish upon a star." That's what their horn is. When you're going overboard, they play Disney songs. But yeah, this is going to be a much more packed area in about an hour or so. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna check out the southernmost point right now, and we're gonna head down to mile marker 0 before it gets dark, and then we're gonna come back here because hold on, what is this? Is this a magic show? What is this? I can't tell if it's is it an artist? Is it a magic show? Is it a football score? What is going on here? I genuinely, honestly can't figure out what is going on there. Matt, you have any guesses on what's going on there?
No.
Is that football score? Is that art?
Doesn't seem like anything.
I'm a little confused as to what that is. But this is going to be filled with street performers, and you can see people are setting up here. Because everybody comes out here for sunset, and I'll tell you something, honestly, in all my times coming to Key West, I've never seen what happens here at sunset, because the cruise ship always leaves at like 4:30. So we're going to go southernmost point, we're going to go mile marker 0, and then we will be right back here for sunset. All right, so we are walking to the southernmost point, but I'll let you know there's a place called Tiki House that has 2-for-1 zombies. A zombie is traditionally the strongest drink that you can get at a bar. And what do you call a balanced alcoholic's diet? There's a zombie in each hand. So I've got my 2-for-1 zombies. Matt's tried it. I'm not making him try it again, but usually $13 each from 4 to 6 p.m. Usually when the cruise ships leave. I've never gotten them happy hour before. Well, I'm lying. I usually come back to the cruise ship a couple minutes before it sails, pick up about 4 of these, and hightail it back to the cruise ship. But it's a great way to start off your time in Key West if you get here later in the day, which is when Key West really starts to shine. But we're headed right to the south, to the southernmost point, and to mile marker 0 of US 1, which if we would have driven to it earlier, would have taken about 40 minutes to go a mile and a half. So we're gonna walk instead. I'm gonna show you some more stuff around Key West a little bit later on. All right, so we are at the southernmost point, and you'll see that there's a nice long line that goes like 20 minutes, because you'll always get like a standard white girl who will want to take her picture 20,000 times because she doesn't get her duck face right the first time. But I'm going to teach you a secret, okay? Here's the secret. There's always space in between the people. So guess what? If you go right here and you literally just go like this, and I ain't got to wait in line. You cover the people. You can even go like that a little bit. This is the secret to southernmost point. You don't need to wait in line for southernmost point. You just wait for the people to move. Now you just wait for the people to move. Hey, southernmost point. That's the secret to southernmost point. That's all I'm telling you right now. Just be aware. So you remember we took US 1 all the way down. We talked about the number of miles and how everything was labeled by number of miles and all that. Well, at US 1 and Fleming Street, south is where US 1 actually ends. And this right here, I said we'd make it here later. It was just, there was so much traffic to drive here earlier, but this is the end of US 1. So US 1 in Fleming South gets you to the end of US 1. Where you're headed right now, we've got about 5 minutes to get to Mallory Square. So we're gonna need to haul ass. This is the end of the road gift shop because it is the end of US 1. All kinds of fun little things. Guys on electric skateboards, stuff like that. And this is the end right here, Fleming and US 1. There we go, that's where it begins, going north. That's the beginning of US 1, and then we're at the end of US 1. Kind of cool to see that contrast there, beginning and end. And we've got the end of the road, which has gifts and souvenirs here. But if you are down to Key West, definitely come to US 1 in Fleming so you can see the beginning. That's the beginning of US 1. So you got the beginning of US 1, you've got the end of US 1. I mean, the beginning and the end are kind of the same thing. It just depends what direction you're going. All right, so we are back at Mallory Square, and sunset just happened like 2 minutes ago. I mean, technically 6:01. And I think they have like performers and little river cruises and all that are going on out here. They have, I guess, just a kid climbing up a pole. But I've been told they have like buskers and stuff like that, and little shops and all that. You can see the cruise ship has well cleared that port now, and I can't say I've ever seen Key West cruise ship free. Looks like they got caricature artists and all that. What's just going on around here? Looks relatively normal. I think there's like, it looked like a security guy on like a Segway, but they have all these little. Fury is a catamaran. Wait, is that Fury? Yeah. So that's not a catamaran. So you can get conch fritters, all kinds of different shopping stuff here. You've got this guy that's still doing the weird thing with his only one way together. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing here. We got jewelry and artwork. And they're selling popcorn, yeah. So sunset was at 6:01. It's now 6:06. So she asked Siri too. We've got a tarot card reader. We don't have any kind of entertainment out here. But yeah, you can kind of see sunset. They're doing caricatures right there. Handmade crochet souvenirs. What we got here? It's kind of snow globe or something. Oh, they're like seashells. Name our shell. Okay, that's kind of cool. They don't seem to have any buskers or anything out here. But yeah, this is Mallory Square. I don't know if it's just not the season. Maybe it's a little too cold. I don't see anybody really doing any kind of magic or anything. The only thing I see even close to a busker is the guy doing whatever the hell he's doing over there. But yeah, what we're gonna do is, I've seen this as the ship sails away before, but I've never actually seen. Oh wait, we got some more random stuff over here. We got fresh guacamole and chips. Kind of a weird one. We've got wire sculpture, very similar to Abstracta, which we'll go to later. Oh my God, and they do dog portraits in wire sculpture. That's actually really quite cool. So you get a dog portrait in wire sculpture. I've never seen something like that before. Kind of a interesting and unique thing. Fresh guacamole and chips, but other than that one random guy out with the board, there doesn't seem to be anything busk in nature here. We've just finished, seeing the Mallory Square and all that, and we saw the Southernmost Point, and we saw the end of US 1. But now what we're going to do is we're going to go from one end of the street, Duval Street, all the way to the other end of Duval Street and see what we can find. We're going to go up one side, down the other side, and just kind of see what's going on at night. I did see a shirt that's kind of fun. It says, "I'm not always a dick, just kidding, go fuck yourself." Unfortunately, the store that sells that's closed, so I can't get that right now. Plus, I only wear Hawaiian shirts, so I need to make the Hawaiian shirt version. But you found a better one?
Yep,
which one?
Unfortunately, that store is out of business.
Oh, it's out of business?
Yeah, they closed. I don't know.
And they just left?
The kid that works it left in the middle of the night.
Like weeks ago?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this store, what's it called? This store is out of business. So if you bring a glass cutter down, if you bring a glass cutter down to Key West, don't go into the Wilson Gallery that's next door. I'm saying not with a glass cutter. Go into the Wilson Gallery. He's got some funky stuff. I like it. That's worth a lot more than a T-shirt. Are you Wilson?
I'm not.
He's not Wilson. Oh, that's Wilson. The dude. Okay, with the little dog. But he's got like an ostrich skateboard, a surfboard there, and some other cool stuff like that. He seems to be a little fascinated with ostriches. Oh, those are painted ostrich eggs? Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop this because I don't want to share it. I want to go in and see what's in here. But check out the Wilson Gallery. It's right next to the T-shirt shop you can steal stuff from. So we're at the far end of Duval Street, down by the CVS and the cruise ship dock and everything. I think, yeah, this is the north end of Duval Street. Then we got the south end. I want to tell you something you should definitely do is don't just check out the bars, check out the galleries. There's a lot of really cool galleries here with some really cool paintings and really cool stuff like that. This is a rock memorabilia. Now they used to have a Ripley's Believe It or Not right here. They don't have that anymore, but they have some weird stuff. We're gonna go get some conch fritters. We're gonna go to the world's smallest bar. I'm gonna take you to the world's smallest bar and some places like that. So, what? It's tiny. I can't even fit through the door. I gotta go sideways. But this used to be a Ripley's Believe It or Not. You familiar with Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yeah.
So this used to, like right behind there is like a whole second floor and everything like that. But let's talk conch fritters. What are conch? Conch are kind of like, they taste kind of like escargot, but when you get conch fritters, they fry them. And the best place in Key West to get conch fritters, to try them, is the Conch Shack. So again, I don't know if the people I'm with are gonna love conch fritters. I am not totally in love with conch fritters, but I mean, they're also a fried food. So I do love fried food. So we're gonna get some conch fritters and we'll give you a real-time review. But the place to go, let me give you a clearer photo of it, is the Conch Shack. Not like where it originated or anything, but the Conch Shack is literally the place to go and get you some conch fritters. We're gonna get some, I'll let you know how it is. All right, so we've got our conch fritters here and they have a pink sauce, which is not like the pink sauce. And then they've got a aioli, and these are these little conch balls like this. So let's give it a try. I like the aioli better. Here, I'm putting it towards me, give one a try. Conch is definitely an acquired taste of sorts. Maybe. Oh. Mainly you get a lot of breading, but it's like almost like an escargot. Escargot of sorts. We're gonna have some key lime pie too, but we might have some other snacks along the way. Again, you don't want to get a huge amount of anything in Key West. You kind of want to try a bit of everything. So next up on Duval Street is one of the world's smallest bars. It's probably not the, but one of the world's smallest bars, and we got some key lime pie shots here. So we're gonna try the key lime pie shots, and I'll let you know how they are. You know what? I didn't taste it on camera because I was doing a short. That key lime pie shot, I'm just gonna get microphone. That was a really damn good shot, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Did you like the shot? The key lime pie shot? Not a fan? She was not a fan of the key lime pie shot. I don't know. No, did you like the shot?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. We all liked the shot. It's just on me, the camera. Yeah, so the key lime pie shot, really quite an interesting, oh my. Hold up. I got something we gotta try. There's something that says, go ahead and test by. It says home of the square taco. I kind of need to try a square taco. I don't know about you, but I kind of want a square taco in my life. This is what happens when you walk around Key West. These places are not open during the day a lot of the time. They just open at night. I'm gonna look at the square taco menu, then we'll go to Captain Tony's, which was the original Sloppy Joe's, and then we'll continue our trek around Key West. We drove down from Miami this morning and we're driving back after this. So I'm not gonna lie, that square taco was kind of meh. I can't really recommend it, but we are at Captain Tony's. We came by here earlier. This is the original Sloppy Joe's. And then Sloppy Joe's moved down the street. Sloppy Joe's is probably the most famous bar on Duval Street, and we will make it to there. But let's go over to Captain Tony's first. See if they got any unique tricks. I wanna try things that are unique, that are different. So we're gonna jump into Captain Tony's and see what they've got. I gotta be a little, a little less loud, or a little more loud in here because we have some background music here. But this is Captain Tony's. Hey, look, Matt, that should be on the Discovery thing. Look, isn't that what I fed today? The giant, I don't know if that's a tarpon or what that is. I'm no expert in fish. I don't even like the taste of them. All right, so I'm at Captain Tony's, which is the oldest bar in Florida. And I got me a refillable cup with some pirate punch in it. This is $12 and you can refill it for like $8. You can get it with beer for like $7.50. It's a big old cup. It's got some pirate punch in it. Pirate punch is strong. The force is with you here. Ooh! But yeah, the oldest bar in Florida, the original Sloppy Joe's. We were, earlier in the day, we were in the oldest bar in One Key, but this is actually the oldest bar in the state of Florida. Right down here in Key West, it's literally right off Duval Street. Here's what's cool, is like when you're down in Key West, you can find some real funky shit like this. It's like a bicycle that's all lit up. It's just kind of tied there. You can see the street. It's, my friend said, they actually like this better than Wynwood. It's because Key West is kind of happening 365 days a year. Wynwood, happens on the weekends and happens when it's Art Week. The last time they were in Wynwood was Art Week. Now, we're here on a Wednesday night. I think that's important to understand, because on a Wednesday night, things are kind of manageable here. If you come on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night's okay. But I mean, it's packed with people. Here, it's quite manageable. Overall, they got fake Cuban cigars and everything like that. I'm sure if you want the real stuff, you just slide some money and they'll make the real stuff appear. Are you a cop? And look, they even have they have some great. Oh God, they got the Shady Bunch. I'll just show you one shirt. It's got Pelosi, Biden, Obama, Hillary, Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Dr. Fauci. Take with that as you will. But they may be the Shady Bunch, they may not be the Shady Bunch. But we've got a whole bunch of little gift shops and stuff. We were trying to fight the sun earlier. Now we've got all the time in the world, and maybe, just maybe, I can convince them to go up to the 3rd floor Whistle Bar, which is the Garden of Eden. It's a clothing optional bar, but I don't think I'm gonna get them to go up there. All right, so we are at Tutu and Co, and this is, let's not lie, it's kind of the gay bar of the area, and I got the banana hammock, and that has Captain Morgan original spice rum, banana liqueur, banana puree, and ice cream, and glitter. If you guys don't realize right now, I don't know if you can see it on camera, I look fabulous. All right, so, oh God, don't get the glass by the side, because it's got caramel on it. Oh, I'm gonna pass that around. But, oh damn, that's probably better than the key lime pie shot. Here we go. Show them my tutu. And I'm gonna ask. Matt's holding the camera. Come to the bathroom with me real quick. You'll see, this place is known for having boob prints on the wall. Come in. We're not doing anything weird. And there's one print that's not like the other. One of those things just doesn't belong. Can you guess which print is not like the other by the time I say it's a dong? But that is Tutu and Co, which is right off Duval Street. Very locally owned company, not a big company or anything like that. So check it out. So I am covered with glitter and feeling fabulous. I mean, I don't know if you can see me shimmer and sashay away, but I want to tell you about a really cool store I've been going to for years in Key West. It's my favorite, like, weird store in Key West, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'll show you a little bit of the window, but it's called Abstracta. They have really unique art. They have a collection of really unique art, and it's not expensive art. It's like this. There's a monkey, and you can get a sign that says "Natural Born Asshole." Silence is better than bullshit. It's not me, it's you. You get a death sign that says "Puta," happy wife, happy life. I'm the bitch of the family. You got a lot of a lot of different signs like that. I need that evil genius one for my desk. Lazy ass. I'm the baddest of the family. Namaste, bitches. Fuck yoga, make money. cheaper than therapy. They have some awesome art in here. I want you to come explore Abstracta for yourself. So for our next place on this tour, we've gone to this place just like we went to the Tutu on another tour because it's so unique. This is the Roost, and my friends here really love Moscow Mules. So they make their own ginger beer. Obviously, they don't make their own vodka, but they make their own ginger beer here, and they have some really stupid, unique. Well, I'm really close to myself. They have some really stupid, unique Moscow Mules. So we're gonna go into the Roost, and we're gonna have a Moscow Mule. Now, last time I was here during happy hour, but yeah, again, I told them, we chased the sunset during happy hour, but, you know, that's the way the road works. So this is the Roost. It's right off Duval Street. A lot of these places I'm showing you are actually not on Duval Street, because when you're on Duval Street, you're a lot more expensive. So let's go into the Roost, and let's have a Moscow Mule made with their own ginger beer they make here. All right, so we're at the Roost. They make their own ginger beer here. I'm not gonna lie, part of this has devolved into my last video where I went to downtown Key West and went to all the stuff. Yep. I was on a plane? What?
From Dallas.
Sure.
Well,
no.
You weren't on a plane from Dallas?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm flying to Houston next week, but no.
I'm like, same hat, same shirt.
Wow. Same hat, same shirt. No worries.
Sorry.
I'll take it.
Sorry.
But I'm not flying to Texas till next week. And I live in Florida.
Be glad, because it was shit.
Okay. Cool. All right. So welcome to being identified as someone that I'm not. I like to say I'm famish, and sometimes a fat guy in a captain's hat with a turtle shirt. I guess that's a norm.
Have imposter.
Well, yes, I already have an imposter. So they make their own ginger beer here. And like I said, this has kind of devolved into the last video I did in Key West, but that one was so good. We went to the local places. A lot of these places we're going to now are not on Duval Street. They're right off Duval Street. They're cheaper. They're off the tourist area. And here's the great thing. They're locally owned. So Mary Ellen's, we're not going to get 3 things at Mary Ellen's, but I want you to sip the one at Mary Ellen's because it's unique. It's something unique. And I'm going to probably get a grilled cheese, which is really good at Mary Ellen's. We'll split it. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys are hungry, you're not hungry. We're going to go to Mary Ellen's, and then we're going to go one other place. Because where's the thing in your pocket? You still have it? Yeah. I know, I gave you that because I can never remember the names of these places, and I knew you'd have it. So we've already hit up the Tiki House. That's where we got the tiki drinks from. We hit up the Roost, Tutu and Company. I'm not sponsored by these people. I like what they do. General Horseplay and Mary Ellen's are the last 2 places we kind of have to hit up because they have some really unique cocktails that are super unique to there. So that's why I always recommend people check these places out. All right, so I am still at the Roost, and I was talking about the different cocktails they've got over at the different places, and someone told me there's a winter old-fashioned. This is something they make at the Roost. I wasn't planning on getting 2 drinks here, but you can see it's actually like a good cocktail with a giant ice cube. Hold on. Giant ice cube, and we got apple and everything like that. It's got an apple spice with spiced rum. You can do it either rum or whiskey. I got it rum. Ooh, that's a nice drink. These places know how to make cocktails. Now, we're going to go over to Mary Ellen's. Let me get a little grilled cheese, a little frozen Irish car bomb. I'm sorry, these are the places I really enjoyed. I know I did this 2 months ago, but I'm taking my friends. They saw the video, and we're kind of combining everything together. We're combining both videos together, and we're making kind of a best of. So I ain't mad. I'm actually perfectly happy about this. So let's go finish this, and then we're gonna head over to Mary Ellen's, get some grilled cheese, because if you're gonna drink, you're gonna eat, mix it together. What do you get? Bippity boppity boo. All right, so for the second to last stop of Key West, we are going to Kermit's Key West Key Lime Pie Shop. It's a place I've been going to for many years, and it's always been pretty good. So we're gonna go to Kermit's. I'm gonna get some key lime pie. My friends are gonna get some key lime pie, and I think we're gonna have a good key lime time. I'll be back with you when we get the key lime pie. All right, so Kermit's. The thing to get from Kermit's, I'm gonna tell you, Kermit's is the best key lime pie you'll probably find in the area, and chocolate covered key lime pie. Oh, Chocolate's the best you got. What's wrong with that? Just get chocolate pie. It's the best. All right, so we've got our last drink of the night for Key West. Who knows what's going to happen after Key West? And this is the frozen Irish coffee. It's got Oreos on top and everything. Honestly, I think I'm going to have to go outside. All right, so we have our last drink of the night, in Key West at least, and it's the frozen Irish coffee. I am not a fan of coffee, but you see it's got Oreos, it's got a spoon. It kind of eats like a Jamocha shake. The bar, this is good from Mary Ellen's. The bar is just a little bit too loud, so I can't do it in here. And then I got a grilled cheese as well with some bacon. I'll let you know how this is. I'm gonna let my buddies taste it. But I had this last time, and Mary Ellen's again. It's not on Duval Street. It's right off Duval Street. Kind of looks like a movie theater, but it's pretty damn good. All right, so next up we've got the grilled cheese sandwich. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's cheesy. And you can get it with the tomato soup here. So I've got my grilled cheese sandwich. I've got my tomato soup. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me over all this noise here, but grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. I might have to dub over this if you can't hear me. So that's what's here. Actually, I'm going to take it outside. All right, so at Mary Ellen's for our last stack of the night, we've got the grilled cheese and tomato soup. I only have one hand, so I can't bring out the tomato soup. This is called your sober up snack. Sourdough bread, grilled cheese, with bacon, with tomato soup. Kind of helps you sober up at the end of the night from Mary Ellen's. And then we're gonna head back to our hotel, which is actually in Marathon. So tomato soup in hand, I walk back to the parking garage. Grilled cheese and tomato soup help sober any soul. We are headed back to Marathon because a hotel in Key West was $500 a night. A hotel in Marathon was about a quarter of that. So we're headed back to Marathon. It is a long trek. It is 10 o'clock at night. It is a long trek to go back on a long and lonely road. We do have to actually take the 7 Mile Bridge back to Marathon. So it's going to be pretty pitch black and pretty creepy. We might see some ghosts and stuff like that. But here's the important thing. I'm not ending the video here. I want to show you the Sea Dell Motel we stayed at in Marathon tomorrow morning when the sun comes up. And we've got at least 3 stops tomorrow. We're going to go to Robert is Here, which is a fruit stand in Homestead, pretty much right where the Keys end. We're going to go to the Schnebly Winery and Brewery, so technically that's 4 stops because they're right next to each other. And we're going to go to Nasberry Farms and get some cinnamon rolls. So I want you to stay tuned. Not going to take you along for the ride back to the hotel tonight. We're literally just walking back to the parking garage, but I will see you mañana morning for a little review of our night in the again, this is all going to be one video. The Sea Deli, whatever it is. Sea something hotel. Sea Dell, I think it is. Hotel. And we will go up. We're not going up and back in one day because that's, god damn, it took us like 8 hours of driving on and off to get here. So, and 8 hours of driving in the, 3-4 hours of driving in the dark right now does not suffice my appetite. So I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll finish my tomato soup and a fondue to all you YouTube watchers. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day number 2 of this adventure down from Miami/Hollywood/Hallandale to Key West, Florida. Last night we stayed at the Sea Dell Motel, which is right before the 7 Mile Bridge. It's a motel, let's not lie. What's a motel? I mean, it's a hotel that doesn't have hallways. It's one where you can park your car right out in front of your room. It's not the nicest thing in the world, but it was about a quarter of the cost of staying in Key West. We did go to the other side of the bridge, the 7 Mile Bridge. So we are in Marathon now. It was about an hour and 10 minutes from Key West. Overall, pretty nice little motel. You got your pool and other stuff like that. We are continuing south today. We're going to do some stuff in Homestead, and we are going to bring you along for those things in Homestead. So I am going to head back around the corner. At least the nice thing for a motel is I can head back around the corner and check out my motel room. But I am going to insert right here my clip from last night, which tells you all about the motel. It's only a 4-minute clip or so. It will be released as a separate video because I want people to know someplace they can stay for a quarter of the price of Key West per night. That's really not that far away as long as you are sober enough to make it there. But as we head north, I don't think we're going to have as many cool stops in Key West today, but we are going back to Miami-Dade County. And in Miami-Dade County, we've got some interesting things to see. The Robert is Here fruit stand, Nasberry Farms, Schnebly Farms, which is the southernmost winery in the United States, and some other fun things like that. So as I pack up the truck and we leave from room number 12, we continue our trek north, back to where we once beginneth, I guess. Follow along. Also, I lied. We went a little south because yesterday we didn't really have sun. The 7 Mile Bridge looked pretty damn miserable. So we are like a mile and a half. The hotel, the Sea Dell Motel, is a mile and a half from the 7 Mile Bridge. So here is the plaque for the 7 Mile Bridge. There is Gandalf. There's the updated pass. You might go, why is Gandalf there? Because you shall not pass. Yes, that's a Gandalf joke. But yeah, we've got the oldie plaque, the 7 Mile Bridge right there. And we're going to walk over to the historic landmark. So you got, this is declared by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. 7 Mile Bridge has a 3-mile section that you can walk on. Then it broke, and there's a tree and stuff like that. I think you used to be able to walk over all of it, and that is the old 7 Mile Bridge. So you'll see it's the Knights Key segment of the old 7 Mile Bridge. So you'll see between 1905 and 1912, Henry Flagler. This was a railroad bridge back in the day. And yeah, this is the old 7 Mile Bridge. Trust me, we are not walking it all the way. It is hot today, but now we've got the water is the correct color It looks like the Florida Keys, doesn't it? A little bit of sun. No fishing from bridge, but you know, if you remember yesterday from Robbie's, you know, you can put your arm down the net and you can let the pelicans try and murder you. So yeah, so it's 2 miles of bridge you can walk. So you see, we'll go from 0.0 miles. I don't want to get hit by a bike. To 2 miles. That's not that much bridge, but this is the 7 Mile Bridge, and we decided, hey, let's come back and check out the 7 Mile Bridge when at least it is sunny outside. So now we're going to turn around when I'm not getting killed by a tourist train when I turn into here. Now we will turn around and we will head south back to Homestead, do some stuff down at Homestead. Robert is here, Nasberry Farms, Schnebly Winery, fun stuff like that we are definitely going to check out. But this is our last look at the 7 Mile Bridge that heads down to Big Pine Key, a lot of other keys in Key West. Headed south now, I believe. Back towards where we once cameth from it. Just saying. Hey y'all, we're back in Islamorada, and you know, my buddy goes, it says Key West Beer Company. Why didn't we stop? And then about 3 minutes later, it says Islamorada Beer Company, and we stopped. Do you know why we stopped? Because it's afternoon. If you drink before noon, you're not an alcoholic, you're a pirate. If you drink afternoon, you're an alcoholic pirate. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, it says they open at 11 p.m. each day. So we're going to the Islamorada Beer Company, Distillery, and Brewery. It says they open at 11. Wait, I don't know where the actual entrance is. This is like, I hate to say they're sandbagging us, but they're sandbagging us. There's a vehicle here. Let's find out. Oh, is this the entrance? See if it's open. Try it. Oh, it's open. Let's go in and see what we got. All right, so we have been in Islamorada Brewing Company for about 15-20 minutes. Tried a bunch of beers. They have an Oktoberfest beer that they're actually serving year-round, which is really cool. And believe it or not, they have lobster corn dog. Let's take a look at this. It is a lobster tail prepared like a corn dog. I don't know how that's going to be. I'm going to give that a try in a short review because that's so random. So I will probably insert right here what's about to happen because you never know. All right, so I made a short about it, but this lobster corn dog is next friggin'. Ooh, I burped a little bit of beer. Next friggin' level. Oh my God. Honestly, if you're coming from Miami, I'm not gonna lie to you. Skip the damn Keys. The Key West. Skip the Key West. This is better than the Conch fritters. This is better than the key lime pie. I swear to you, I think I'm gonna make a short and call it Lobster Corn Dog is the food of the Keys. And look, you might say, what? I'm fat. I have turtle shirts in 3 different colors. I wear a captain's hat all over. And I said I'd blow the DJ if I won last night. But that's an entire separate discussion. But we got drafted in some trivia in a very, very noisy nightclub. But God damn. I'm going to go do a liquor tasting with their beer. I've had their beer before. Their beer's good. And they have cocktails to go in a pouch. I must get cocktails to go in a pouch. Because I got to take down some scammers. If you've watched my other videos. I'm sorry for those of you that just watch for the entertaining content. I got to take down some scammers. I'm listening to a scam video in the car. And I know I'm going to need something to nurse listening to this scam video on video while I'm reacting to it. So they have some really cool shots. I'll show them to you. They come in like blood bags. And I can put in my freezer in the back. All right, so we've had the beer. We've had the corn dog lobster. And now we're going to go taste some liquor. So they have liquors here. Oh God, look at that still. It's It's a nice still. It's similar to the still I've seen at, well, stills still look the same. Similar to the stills I've seen over in Chainbridge in Fort Lauderdale. Let's do a little liquor tasting. All right, so I tasted 7 or so different kinds of rum. I got some spiced rum and some reserve rum as gifts. I don't need rum for home. I don't drink rum at home. But I got some spiced rum, some reserve rum, and I want to show you the last thing I gotta get. Oh, this is good. They have a rum punch and other cocktails to go. So that 13.3%. The peppermint shot looks to be good. The gummy bear is so strong they don't even write a percentage on it. But I think I'm gonna get a peppermint shot and we will be out of here. So had a very good Oktoberfest beer, had a nice tasting of a lot of rums, had a lobster corn dog, and I'm taking some rum and a peppermint shot to go. Islamorada Rum Company on our way back up from the Keys. Our rum company, hold on. Islamorada Brewery and Distillery. Quite an interesting stop on our way up or down. Yeah, we're going back to Miami from the Keys. I would definitely come down again just for this. It's actually that impressive that I would come down to the Keys just for this. Just saying. All right, so when we were on our way down to Key West, don't worry, I'm here, my own shot. When we were down on our way to Key West, I don't want to get hit by a car. There was this thing on both sides of the highway at 8 o'clock in the morning called Shell World. And you know what I was wondering when we came by? They didn't open until 9. It's now sunny. Wouldn't you like it if yesterday was like this? I didn't like it. It's now sunny, but we're gonna go to Shell World and see what the shell it's all about. So we're stopping by Shell World real quick and we'll let you know what's going on here. Hey, look, I hate false advertising, but we're in Shell World right now, and what's for sale everywhere? Shells, 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 shells. We couldn't get by here before because it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, but goddamn, they do not lie. They do not lie. This is legitimately Shell World. This is like the Disney World of shells. I don't get it. Not false advertising at all. Shell, 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 more shells. I'm not showing you the same shells twice. If I showed you the same shells twice, I would be shellfish. Sorry, I make that joke like 8 times in this video. I apologize. But look at all the shells. Look, you could serve oysters in that shell. My God, $8. That's an oyster serving shell. You got conch shells, these shells, that shells. So much shells. It's crazy. Not false advertising at Shell World. Stop by. Wait, this is like, they even have hand-built lobster trap frames that are made of the lobster that we just ate in the lobster corn dogs we just ate at Last Brewery. Hey, Matt, look, they have Celebrity Cruises cushions. This is what Lisa Lutoff does with her life now after she got fired from being the president of Celebrity. She makes Celebrity Cruises cushions for the Shell gift shop, which is off US 1 in the Keys. But yeah, we're outside of Islamorada. We're headed back to Key Largo, Montego. That's what we got here. Shell World. It's exactly what it says it is. All right, so I got myself a voodoo doll at Shell World. I'm gonna see if I can hang it in my car on the rearview mirror, but I'm not sure that'll actually work. This is Shell World. I think it's like the last part of the Keys we're gonna go through. So Shell World, voodoo doll. It's got a little ringy bell. So cool. So our next stop headed north after the Islamorada Brewery and Distillery. We have left the Keys and we are in Dade County, southern Dade County. And one of the most famous places in southern Dade County, when you can get your hands on them, is a place called Nasberry Farms. They are known as having the United States best cinnamon rolls. And you used to have to line up here at 6, 7, 5 in the morning. Yes, I'm doing backwards counting to get the cinnamon rolls. Now, I guess they realized that demand is important, and I got a dozen. Oh, look at that. Oh, they smell good, man?
Oh, yeah.
You excited?
Of course.
Very excited. We're going to hopefully go to Robert is Here next, get some strawberries. They have you pick strawberries in the back, but now they're just you picking tomatoes, which means you pick. You are the farm worker, and you pick them. I would pick strawberries. I wouldn't pick tomatoes, but Nasberry Farms. Matt just wants to try those. They're so good. So for our next stop, we are here. But where exactly is here? We are here at Robert is here. We have milkshakes. We have a bunch of animals. Look, there's chickens. Little chicken. I don't know if they sell chicken here. There's even these murderous emus. Robert is here. It's just a little fruit stand that's been in Homestead, Florida forever. And for some reason, has a great collection of murderous emus. Let's go see the murderous emu. Just random chickens and giant chickens. I'm recording that for insurance purposes. Hi, murderous emu. Yeah, don't let the emu murder you. They have really good milkshakes. You should stop by here. Don't make a special trip out, but if you're in Homestead, if you're in the Key West, if you're somewhere like that, you know, you're going somewhere, transiting in and out, Robert's here is a good stop. And got great milkshakes. So for our next random adventure, we are going to Schnebly Winery. We're right here. It's down in Homestead. It is the southernmost winery in the United States. And they have some unique wines. They have a lot of unique wines, but they are the only place in the world that they focus on making wines with fruits. So it's not, I don't think they have any grape wines here. If they do, they're not popular. But this wine right here that we have is actually an avocado wine. Alva Vino. Yes. Avocado wine. You heard, have you tried it yet, or you're just smelling it still?
No, I've tried it.
It's good?
It's really good, yeah.
And so they have an avocado wine, and then this is the sweet avocado wine. I've never had avocado wine before. Let me,
This is sweet.
Schnebly. Oh. Who the hell put guacamole in my wine? This is pretty much, I would call that, I don't think the marketing is great, because I would call it guacamole wine. I know it's strange, but I think guacamole wine is the best name for it. This is beautiful kind of layout. They've got a winery. On the weekends, it's busier. It's a Thursday today, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, holidays, gets very busy here. They do tastings inside and outside. On the weekdays, they just do the tastings inside. But yeah, I'm going to call it guacamole wine because that's pretty much what it tastes like. Kind of an interesting little side there. We're going to go to the brewery that's right behind me that's owned by the same people. And then maybe to Little Havana and some stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned as we continue on. So after the Schnebly Winery, we're headed to the Schnebly Brewery. It's literally called the Schnebly Winery and Brewery, but the name of the brewery is the Miami Brewing Company. And if you know this channel, they told me that the brewery's open a lot later than the winery all the time, but the brewery's open until 10 o'clock tonight because they have wrestling. And if you know this channel, when you see wrestling, you say wrestling. If you don't know this channel, then you don't know this. When you say wrestling to me, my next question is, how many midgets will there be? Little people, dwarfs, midgets, little people wrestling is micro wrestling. The only wrestling I've ever seen live in person is little people wrestling. And that's the only wrestling I ever want to see. But they do have wrestling here tonight. We're not staying for the wrestling. We're going, I think, to Little Havana and then to the Guitar Hotel. That's a good location to end off in. It's like the Guitar Hotel. But let's go ahead and let's check out. This is literally, okay, Schnebly. It's right there, that nice pretty place with all the trees and stuff. There's a warehouse back here. That's where Schnebly would distribute from, and they decided to build a brewery in here. And yes, the name of the brewery is not Schnebly. It is the Miami Brewing Company. I think we're gonna do a flight here and see how things go. So we're walking up the little ramp, and this is the Miami Brewing Company. No outside food or drink beyond this point. Miami Brewing Company. Let's jump in, check it out. All right, so I got a tasting here, and the way this works is you get four different samplings, and then whichever one you like the best, you get in a big glass. So we've got a Belgian wheat, first of all. Belgian wheat. That's pretty good. Kind of tastes like, that tastes like a Blue Moon, to be honest with you. We got a Chrome. I'm not gonna lie, that tastes like a Bud Light. Pineapple cider. good, but I'll tell you, the one I'm most excited for, and I want my friends to try it, if they try something rather than anything else, is the mango habanero. Oh, yeah, that's the winner. And if you're coming here, they have a habanero beer, and you can mix it with another beer, and it's really good. And remember, what you get all those, and then you get a full, it's like 21 bucks, you get a sampler, and you get a full glass, and you can take the glass home. It's actually really smart in Miami Brewing. I think we're going to, I'm gonna grab, there's a food truck here. I wanna see if they got like sides of mac and cheese or something. So I want some mac and cheese with some baked beans or something like that. Then we're gonna head off to Little Havana, because we're not finished with this tour yet. Far from finished. I'll see you around. All right, so yeah, they have a little food truck, and yeah, I got some chili. That'll get me down to Calle Ocho. The chili there, I will tell you that mango habanero beer is fire, and that's the one I'm gonna get for my full beer there. All right, so I decided to get something a little different for my pint. I got my own pint there. It's a great deal. For 21 bucks, you get those 4 tasters. You get a pint over here. I'm gonna finish my pint. I got just habanero alone. Yeah, see, the mango cuts it too much. Give the habanero a try. It's not super spicy, but you can get the habanero in there now. So we are gonna next see you in, hopefully if I can find parking. See, parking is the biggest problem when you go to these places, especially when you have a giant monster truck like I do. We're gonna go to Little Havana, and we're gonna see what trouble we can get into there. We're doing another food tour, and look, this is gonna have to get chopped up, but I'm a lazy person, so I'm gonna release the whole thing first, then I'll chop it up. Because why? Because I'm a lazy person. We'll be like, oh, this was the Key West tour, and this is the Little Havana tour. But for right now, if you're watching this, this is the 2.5 hour Richie Goes Crazy tour. So, enjoy. I'll see you in Little Havana. Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Estoy un no pants profitas. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. We are in Loco. We are in Calle Ocho, Southwest 8th Street, and I am the only person speaking English on this street. This is the most famous place in Calle Ocho, and we might go there first, we might go there later. It's called Ball and Chain. It has the #1 mojitos outside of Cuba. So it's literally like ranked #1 mojitos outside of Cuba. There's a lot of places on Calle Ocho, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go explore. We're not gonna get a full meal anywhere, we're gonna get a little bit everywhere. There's some places I wanted to go last time I was here that I didn't go, and you know what that means? That means these two fools that are with me right now get to go to the places that I didn't go, but we'll go to the places I liked as well. And I think we're gonna start, let's start not classy at all, okay? Earlier in this video, we went to Doc's Diner, didn't we?
Yep.
Like yesterday.
Yep.
I'm gonna take you to the Cuban version of Doc's Diner to start out. You think that's a good idea?
Yep.
So I'm gonna take you to the Cuban version of Doc's Diner. I don't even know the name of the place because I forgot it. I have no clue what direction it is, so I'm gonna go look it up on my Google Maps, and I'll meet you guys there. All right, so I was heading to the Spanish version of Doc's, which is called El Rey las Fritas, El Rey de las Fritas. And my friends were like, they want coffee, and they want Cuban coffee. And La Colada Gourmet is the house of Cuban coffee. They grind, they make their own, they roast their own, they do their own beans here, and everything like that. So we go from yesterday we were at the southernmost coffee roaster in the continental United States, and today we're at the closest coffee roaster to traditional Cuban coffee in the US. So I do not drink coffee. I drink hot chocolate. She said their hot chocolate's good, so we'll get some hot chocolate and give it a try. Then we'll go over to the place that's like a diner, which is pretty cool. We'll check that out. You know what's funny? I actually find a lot of humor in their decoration here. You see they have coffee pots. That's the lights. It's very cute. This is their outdoor area. They've got 20 plus traditional Cuban coffee, hot coffee. Again, I'm not a coffee fan, so I went ahead and I got some hot chocolate instead. Also, I do find hysterical, they have something in the bathroom that says, do not flush the following items down the toilet. Paper towels, sanitary napkins, old phone bills, goldfish, Band-Aids, cherry bombs. That's why my hearing in my right ear is going. Leftover salad and your hopes and dreams. Well, there's no such thing as leftover salad because I'm salad intolerant, but even the coffee theme goes in the bathroom, as does the old car theme from Cuba. This channel, I do want to actually go visit Cuba at some point in the future. My parents think I'm crazy, but I must do it. Living in Miami all my life, I must do it. I'm just saying. All right, so next up we are at one of the most famous places in all of Little Havana. They have a special burger that's a Cuban burger. It's called El Rey de las Fritas. And the thing you get here is the original and only frita cubana. I got a frita suprema, which has fried white cheese and sweet plantains. The people with me got a BS frita with bacon and cheese. So I will let you know exactly how it turns out. I've been here one time before. It is cash only, so be aware. If you're going to do this trip, you might want to bring a couple $100 and $20 bills. I'm just saying, because a lot of what we've done this trip has been cash only, and just be prepared for that. So I got my frita now. I want to show you. We've got there's the frita meat. We got the cheese. We got the onions, which is going all over. And we even got a plantanos right there. The plantains are nice and sweet and delicious. The frita's got cheese. I'm gonna let my friends know what they missed out with the plantanos. I'll let them try some. But that's a good it's a good burger. I would check out El Rey de las Fritas if you are in Little Havana. Very authentic, but remember again, cash only. So bring some cash along. Of note on Calle Ocho, specifically, Little Havana area, there are a lot of different monuments that are here for like the Bay of Pigs and other Cuban causes like that. I think this is the it's a brigade, Bay of Pigs. You've also got a live fire here that commemorates. If you don't know about the Bay of Pigs, I don't say I'm the most informed in the world, but it had to do with the Cuban Missile Crisis, specifically I think nuclear missiles. Again, don't hold me to that. I am not much of a student of history, and yes, I understand if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. Okay, during the 1960 and early 1961, Cuban exiles from Miami flew from Opa-locka Airport to Guatemala to become part of the almost 1,300 men brigade, recruited, trained, POWs, negotiations. The brigade, the Bay of Pigs invasion of Cuba. They tried to take down Cuba. The U.S. Armed Forces fought for the country. Cuban community. Exciting, successful. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a Bay of Pig expert, but there is a live fire here that's for the Bay of Pigs Memorial. Again, no expert. Tried to read it. It's very dark. My vision. I don't need enough carrots. But we're going to continue on. We did try and go to Ball and Chain, and Ball and Chain has live music. It's hard to get in there right now. Maybe if the music stops, we'll be able to jump in there. But Ball and Chain is a kind of an afternoon place if you want a more relaxed and easier to get an atmosphere. I've only been over here once before. I did not make a video when I was over here once before. But Ball and Chain is kind of the whiter you are, the more afternoon that place is. It gets very filled, and it's just the way it is. We'll see if we can get Ball and Chain later, but I'm not sure we can. All right, so next up on the docket in Little Havana is actually a taco place. It's not traditionally Cuban, but it's pretty damn good. It's called El Santo. And I got the El Pastor, which again is more Mexican than Cuban, but it's still pretty good. So we're going to go to a more traditionally Cuban place soon. That's going to be a Croqueta place. That's where we're going to go after this. But El Santo is an interesting one. What's funny is my friend wanted to compare it to some pork belly tacos we had 2 days ago. And I said, no, my friend, it's nowhere near pork belly taco. So they got pork, but not pork belly. El Santo, pretty good. Had it before, but pretty standard as well. Nothing great. All right, so we are here at Dos Croquetas now. And is it good? It's okay? Okay, good. I wanted to make sure these weren't poison, so I made people eat it before me. So we got dos croquetas, and we've got a whole bunch of croqueta and sauce pairings. This is a croqueta flight, so I'm gonna let you see. Not a fan. Okay, so you're just not a fan of croquetas, though. All right, so we got a ham and cheese croqueta, and oh, good. Oh, real good. Oh. I am a croqueta fan, and Mattia's a croqueta fan. Maja's a croqueta fan. Mattia doesn't like croqueta. Oh. Huh. I'm going to finish the rest of these in peace, but yeah. Honestly, those croquetas is pretty cool. They pair it with the different sauces and everything. Got 6 different types of croquetas. I like it, pretty good. I think we're going to go try and find something to drink next. And we'll see. Now, unfortunately, Calle Ocho has no breweries to call their own, but they do have a very, 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 very nice tap room here called Union. And that's like, let's take a thumbnail. Hey, Union. They have an amber beer that's actually really good. She let me try it before. They go through so much beer here that there's a lot of stuff here that's on draft that's not even on the menu. So Union would be a good place to stop by. This will probably be our last Calle Ocho stop, I'm just saying. But after that, we're gonna head to the guitar. Well, we're gonna charge real quick and then head to the guitar. And we're gonna go to Walmart. The people I'm going with, they need wedding rings. They can't hear me because I'm mic'd. And I'm gonna get them an engagement ring and a wedding band set at Walmart. And they'll only know when they watch the video what I'm talking about. Okay. So we're gonna finish this nice amber beer right here. Good beer, craft beer, nice beer. And I'll see you at the guitar. And you'll see what that means if you don't know what that means yet. So 42 hours and 2 turtle shirts later, I am finally back home. We tried to go to the Hard Rock Casino. There was a Tool concert going on. So we went to the Dania Beach Casino instead because I did want to teach my friend who's going on a cruise in 2 days some roulette strategy. I may bring you along tomorrow. Not in this video. As we go to a Lion Country Safari and the South Florida Fair. But that was a road trip to Key West and back. This is Richard from No Pants Profits. Hoping you enjoyed what we just did. If you did, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Drop a like and subscribe. No, I hate saying that. I'm not going to say that. If you did, follow along for more adventures coming soon. Got some awesome stuff coming up. Have a great one. Love y'all. And remember, when you wear no pants, the only thing you have left to lose is your shirt. Have a great one. Bye.